Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, Dalvin Cook. Look, I'm at a point now to where nothing surprises me anymore. Nothing comes to mind of saying, oh, well, that I didn't expect that. Because it's the Wild Wild West in the NFL right now. And it seems that all of the teams' stars want to bring their talents to South Beach. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. So the Vikings have released Dalvin Cook, 4 consecutive 1,000-yard rusher, absolutely electric with the ball in his hands. Everybody knows that. And it looks like he's on his way to Miami. And, yo, I find this hilarious, right? Because as a Raven fan, I'm looking at this like, bruh, stay in the NFC. But the AFC is loading up artillery. Bang, 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 bang. And I got a gunshot sound. You get where I'm coming from? It's getting to a point now to where it's an arms race. There is a good chance, and I want to make sure I reiterate this, there is a very good chance that if Miami ends up with Dalvin Cook, that the Bills don't even make the playoffs this year. Your Madden cover boy won't even get to the playoffs this year. It's a good possibility. Think about it. Hey, yo, nobody's bringing that up. It's not going to be 3 teams from the AFC East going to the playoffs. No. You got the Jets, you got Miami, you got the Bills. Look, and I know people count at the Patriots, but Bill has been doing Bill things. Everybody says, well, the team's not good. Well, they still win games. They still win games. Regardless how ugly it might be. And they might not be in the contention to actually win a Super Bowl. Making the playoffs is a whole different animal. Whole different animal. And he's going to do it just fine. As a Raven fan, I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about this at all. Because one of the Ravens' biggest problems for years, the last 2-3 years, is that we give up a lot of big plays. Splash plays. And now you're having Dalvin Cook, who is a big play waiting to happen. Speed. Imagine, listen, everyone's saying, well, he might not go to Miami. I don't wish on a star any longer. You understand? That star is gone. The only star I know about is when I watched the Mario movie. Shout out to my 80s babies. You feel me? Like, that's where we're getting to now. Imagine an offense. You got Tua, who is learning how to stay more upright, fall properly. So let's just not think about the concussions, right? You got Tua. You got Raheem Mostert, right? Dalvin Cook. That's by far the fastest backfield in the entire NFL. Okay. Then on the outside, you got Tyreek Hill, and you got the Penguin guy himself. What is there to talk about? It's a track team. And they're going to be playing in good weather, Florida sunshine, and not worrying about snow. You know, snow, the white stuff that makes everybody slow. Yo, I can say that about a lot of white substances. But we're not going to go there. But what I'm saying is, this would mean even Miami has a chance at the Super Bowl. Honestly. When Dalvin Cook needs a breather, because imagine, he's a full-time back. But imagine if you can keep him on the field for 2 downs every time your offense gets, and then you can give the ball to Raheem Mostert. Bro, you're at, bro. Like, and people are looking at it like it's just a running back and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, a running back that's being added to Tyreek Hill and Waddle. Like, that's, like people have to stop and just understand this and be real with themselves. Miami will be they're already a threat. They're already a threat. Now you take out and put Dalvin Cook in there, and I know he wants to go home. Now we're only wondering if Miami can pay him. If they can pay him. If they pay him what he wants, he's in Miami. He's going home. Every player's dream is to play for their home team. Some players don't even have home teams. But if you do, like if you grew up in Miami, of course you want to play for the Miami Dolphins. Most New York brothers, even though the Knicks piss everybody off, wanted, my New York accent coming out, wanted to play for the Knicks. You know where I'm coming from? They wanted to be that guy that y'all want to bring a championship to the Knicks because it's all aggregated, right? When you could bring your hometown a championship, the ring means more. So that ring that you got that might be one, it's worth 2 or 3. Why do you think the one that LeBron got in Cleveland is held to a higher standard than the 2 that he got in Miami? He took his talents to South Beach. He was on the beach, sipping Mai Tais with lotion, watching the motion of the ocean. We don't even look at the Heatles and saying, yo, that was one of the craziest teams. We're just looking at it, yo, I remember when they played, that was cool. He gets all the credit for going back to Cleveland, Ohio, where he was born, where he was raised, where he became a man. If you give Cook that opportunity, he's going. And you already know they have a team and they have an offensive coordinator / head coach that gets everybody involved. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Tyreek hasn't slowed down not even this much. Waddle hasn't slowed down not even this much. Dalvin Cook is still burning. He hasn't even slowed down this much. And Raheem Mostert is an absolute, bro. He can run. And now you won't have to worry about putting him in all those downs. You can just use him sparingly because you'll have Dalvin. Bro, I am hating the AFC more and more every day. More and more every day. It's bad enough we got all the, but you know what? I should have expected this. What am I even talking about? When you get quarterbacks, what do you do when you get quarterbacks as a team? You surround them with weapons. And that's a fact. That's what you do. So I shouldn't even be surprised about that. That's actually a stupid thing that I said because that is common sense. When you have a quarterback, you surround him with talent, especially a young quarterback, one that's yet to be paid the mega big bucks. You know where I'm coming from? And that's what's coming out now, bro. I am sitting here like I cannot believe this because the Ravens are going to have to make another splash move. They're going to have to. They're going to have to. Nobody is resting on their laurels. Everybody is itching to knock Kansas City off their pedestal and become the new Debo's on the block. This is my bike, punk. Y'all know y'all love that movie too. I'm an 80s baby. You know I got to use those references. But I'm really worried about. A lot of people say, "No, that's no big deal," until they're seeing, because you can't stack the box against Dalvin Cook, and you're throwing to him, screen plays and everything, and all of a sudden, Dalvin Cook's rushed for 1,300 yards, but he's also got 800, 900 yards receiving. Everyone's gonna be, "Oh, well, it's because they got Dalvin Cook." Well, I told y'all this during the offseason, and y'all was like, "It's no big deal," because you know how people like to cope. They cope by denial. That's what they do. They deny everything. No, man. Speaking on English, papi. No. So, like I said, I'm worried about it because all of the talent, there's a major talent shift in the NFL. And everybody's seeming to want to come play in the AFC. And I get it because that's where all the quarterbacks are. And the teams are having to go get, it's almost like it created a vacuum, right? A power vacuum. Because everybody's looking for another weapon for their QBs. I mean, think about it. Out of the top 10 QBs in the league, 9 of them are in the AFC. 9. Dak might be like 11th. But when you're saying, I can literally pick 10 quarterbacks over Dak right now. The only top 10 quarterback that's in the NFC is Jalen Hurts. That's it. Nobody's putting Jared Goff top 10. Stop lying to yourself. I know he had a good year last year. No one's putting him top 10. You're lying to yourself. And Matthew Stafford, that arm is gone. So, I'm just looking at it saying this is ridiculous. As a Raven, this is why I'm saying Zay Flowers, Bateman, OBJ, it's not enough. If they have an opportunity to add another piece, they got to, even on the defensive end or offensive end, but they got to continue to add pieces because these other teams are not playing any games. And as we've seen, Miami's beat us the last 2 seasons. 1, 2. We don't want to make it a tres because they play us again this season again. They play us again. But maybe Nitro's tripping. Let me know down in the comments if I'm tripping or not. And if you see Dalvin Cook going, matter of fact, rewind that. What if he takes his talents to Buffalo? Imagine if, and I don't think if Miami gets him, then the Buffalo might not even make the playoffs. But could you imagine Buffalo, who's had trouble with their run game? Right? That's the only thing they've had trouble with in Buffalo is their run game. Their run game has pretty much been Josh Allen. Could you imagine having Dalvin Cook to siphon off those carries from Allen? How much more balanced that offense would be up there in upstate New York? Y'all keep sleeping on the running back position, but it won't be me. And that's another episode of The Wonder Kid Show. Thank you all for watching. You know how we do. We have fun and we laugh over here, but everything we talk about is rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe to that notification bell, and leave a comment. Love the comments. Just be respectful down there, and we won't have any problems, okay? And if you would like to donate to this platform to make it grow, at the bottom of the screen on this side is a QR code. That's to the Cash App. That's how all donations are done. If you love the content and you want to donate to help get more and better content, that's how you do it. The name of the Cash App, which is located in the description of every video that we do, is The Wunderkind Show. Also available now is the Patreon. If you want behind the scenes access on this platform, sweepstakes for merch, being able to talk to me directly, contact me, stuff like that, being able to be part of the Wunderkind Fantasy Football League, which is going to have a very beautiful prize in it. All those stuff, that's how you do it. So go out there and become a Patreon subscriber and help out the channel and become a bigger supported thing in this, all right? But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. The show is Nitro signing off, and as always, you guys knows my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yerp!